Hello and welcome to another episode of The Social Connection. It's your program about social media, the trends you talked about, and the videos you shared, and what new changes social media companies offered its users. I'm Arun Nayal, and with me is Preeti Tiwari.
Thank you, Arun. Welcome everyone. In the next half an hour, we'll take you through the top trends, latest news and everything that kept the social media space busy. But first up, let's take a look at what we have in store for you in this edition.
HRD Ministry to set up National Digital Library. First phase expected to be completed by 2017.
In the holy month of Ramadan, Digital Quran draws devotees in Rampur district of Uttar Pradesh.
BSNL offers free Wi-Fi in Taj Mahal complex.
Seeking to create a national online educational asset for students interested in research and innovation, the HRD Ministry has decided to set up a national digital library. All types of e-content of every subject will be available in English, Hindi as well as other Indian languages. The first phase of the pilot project is expected to be completed by 2017. Here is more in this report.
The Human Resource Development Ministry has taken an important step to realize Prime Minister Narendra Modi's dream and vision of Digital India. With the aim of providing free online educational material to students, the HRD Ministry has decided to set up a national digital library. The HRD Ministry entrusted IIT Kharagpur with the responsibility of implementing this ambitious project. One can access educational materials on one platform through the medium of digital library from school, college as well as university levels. Students studying in schools, colleges and higher educational institutions, professionals and researchers will benefit from this digital library. Specially abled students will also benefit.
The nation is moving towards a Digital India initiative where in the library program, all the libraries are becoming digitized and are developing their institutional digital repositories. Now we are trying to coordinate that effort, help all the institutions from schools, colleges and universities develop their digital repositories, and then we will provide an integrated view and access through these digital repositories.
This is meant for school children. We are covering NCERT in that. This is meant for college students, for engineering, medical, law, all different disciplines. It's meant for researchers. We are using specific research projects in this.
The National Digital Library is being set up under the National Mission on Education through Information Communication Technology, NMEICT, of the Ministry of Human Resource Development. All types of e-content of every subject will be available to students in English, Hindi as well as other Indian languages. Students can also access such e-contents through personal computer, laptop, smartphone and tablet.
There are people who may not be comfortable with English, so we can have the localization where the interface is through the language of comfort to the user. Also the search queries can also be given in the different languages in which we have content.
The work of setting up a national digital library is being done in 3 phases. IIT Kharagpur is already working on a pilot project in the first phase, which is expected to be completed in 3 years, that is by 2017.
A new digital technology that facilitates listening to the Quran through a machine has become an instant hit in Rampur district of Uttar Pradesh in the holy month of Ramadan. Take a look.
A new digital technology that facilitates listening to the Quran through a machine has become an instant hit in the Rampur district of Uttar Pradesh. The digital Quran gifted to the late grandfather of Muhammad Tala by 2 Saudi Arabian women consists of 6 compact discs and a battery-run machine which reads about verses from the holy book. Owner of the digital Quran, Muhammad Tala, said that people from far-off areas in northern Uttar Pradesh state come to listen to it.
सऊदी अरब की एक फैमिली थी, उसके 2 सिस्टर ने इसके पैसे डोनेट किए थे, फिर इसको बनाया गया है। उसके बाद ये हमारे दादाजी को गिफ्ट किया गया था और तब से ये 10-12 साल से तकरीबन हमारे पास है और हर साल रमज़ान के महीने में रामपुर के बहुत दूर दूर से लोग आते हैं और काफ़ी भीड़ रहती है यहाँ।
He claimed that the digital Quran was possibly one of its kind in the world and that people from other cities and country visited him to get a glimpse of it. Fiza, Tala's neighbor, said that digital Quran was a big help to people who cannot read Arabic.
ये एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कुरान है और जिन लोगों से जिन लोगों से अरबी में कुरान जो लोग नहीं पढ़ सकते हैं वो इसको आराम से सुनकर, और जैसे हम पड़ोस में इनके रहते हैं तो हम रमज़ानों में इस कुरान को आराम से सुन सकते हैं। मतलब जिन लोगों से कुरान पढ़ा नहीं जा सकता वो आराम से, उनके लिए ये सहूलियत है कि वो आराम से सुन सकते हैं कुरान।
During Ramadan, the 9th and holiest month in the Islamic calendar, all healthy adult Muslims are refrained from eating and drinking during daylight hours. Next up, tourists visiting the famed Taj Mahal monument can now enjoy free Wi-Fi services, which has been introduced to make the landmark more attractive to the mobile-carrying visitors. The program is in line with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's plans to provide Wi-Fi facility at 25 major tourist spots across India. Take a look.
History meets technology. Tourists visiting Taj Mahal will now be able to upload selfies or photographs clicked with their loved ones directly from the 17th century monument of eternal love. This became possible on Tuesday afternoon as Telecom and IT Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad launched the free Wi-Fi internet facility at the historic Mughal Mausoleum.
वहाँ ताज से वाईफाई ताज की जो यात्रा है वो भारत की तकनीक और भारत के इतिहास, भारत की परंपरा और भारत के अन्वेषण, भारत का पर्यटन और भारत के भविष्य, इन दोनों का मिलन है.
Visitors at the Taj Mahal will get free internet facility across its sprawling campus for the first 30 minutes. Any browsing or usage like downloading, surfing after this period would invite charges at ₹30 an hour. The Archaeological Survey of India has collaborated with BSNL for the service. Future plans include introducing Wi-Fi at the Fatehpur Sikri complex. The Agra Cant railway station is already Wi-Fi enabled. The initiative by the government will make Agra a much more tourist-friendly city. The project is part of Narendra Modi-led government's initiative to provide Wi-Fi hotspots in cities with a population of over 10 lakh, especially in tourist centers under the Digital India program.
तकनीक के माध्यम से आम आदमी का प्रयोग कैसे हो सकता है? डिजिटल इंडिया इस देश में वो आर्किटेक्चर खड़ा करता है. हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं. इस देश के 2.5 लाख ग्राम पंचायतों को हम ऑप्टिकल फाइबर से जोड़ रहे हैं भारतनेट के माध्यम से. और यहां मैं आगरा के गुणीजनों को बताना चाहता हूं कि डिजिटल इंडिया ये राजनीति निरपेक्ष है, ये दल निरपेक्ष है, ये विचारधारा निरपेक्ष है, ये केंद्र राज्य निरपेक्ष है, ये सिर्फ सापेक्ष है भारत के लिए और भारत के विकास के लिए.
The ASI has identified 25 tourist spots where Wi-Fi will be implemented, which include Humayun's Tomb, Red Fort, Qutub Complex in Delhi, Fatehpur Sikri, Shravasti and Sarnath in Uttar Pradesh, Leh Palace in Jammu and Kashmir, Konark Temple in Odisha, Khajuraho and Mandu in Madhya Pradesh. One of the wonders of the world, the Taj Mahal is a major draw for tourists across the world. Millions of domestic and foreign tourists visit the Taj Mahal, built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. It took 21 years to build Taj Mahal and the project employed around 20,000 artisans.
वाईफाई ताजमहल में बहुत अच्छी शुरुआत है क्योंकि इससे सब कनेक्टिविटी होगी. इनफैक्ट जो फोटोग्राफ्स होंगी लोग एक दूसरे के साथ इंस्टेंट ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं एंड मोर ओवर टूरिज्म अट्रैक्शन एक तरीके से है, तो इट इज़ अ गुड थिंग.
तो इंटरनेशनल टूरिस्ट को भी उससे अट्रैक्ट करने में हेल्पफुल होगा, तो बहुत ही अच्छी शुरुआत है. ऐसा सब जगह पे करना चाहिए.
आई थिंक इट इज़ अ वेरी पॉजिटिव स्टेप टेकन बाय प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी जी एंड आई बिलीव दिस इज़ अ वेरी गुड इनिशिएटिव.
I think it's good. Like, अगर किसी को भी ज़रूरत होगी तो they can use Wi-Fi for emergency purposes also.
It is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision to transform India and create opportunities for all citizens by harnessing digital technologies, connecting hearts and minds as well as empowering all with the access to digital services, knowledge and information. This is the ultimate goal. And the icing on the cake is putting tourist destinations like the Taj Mahal on the digital map, making them even more attractive to the global traveler.
We are heading for a short commercial break. We have lots of interesting stories coming up. Stay tuned and keep watching DD News.
डीडी न्यूज ने एक विशेष पहल की है। भारत की सबसे प्राचीन भाषा संस्कृत में एक समाचार बुलेटिन डीडी न्यूज दिखलाएगा। संस्कृत इस देश की सभ्यता का एक अटूट अंग है। संस्कृत के बहुत करोड़ों प्रेमी इस देश भर में हैं और इस प्रयोग करने के लिए मैं डीडी न्यूज और उसके तमाम अधिकारियों का अभिनंदन करता हूं।
संस्कृत में भारत की एकमात्र साप्ताहिक पत्रिका, जिसमें होंगे राष्ट्रीय, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय समाचार और संस्कृत जगत की हलचल। आधे घंटे में सब कुछ सरल संस्कृत में। वार्तावली 28 जून से हर रविवार दोपहर 12 बजे सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर।
Welcome back. You must be familiar with the trending topics of the week, but here's a quick wrap of the top trends on social media sites. The holy month of Ramadan began this week. In this whole month, Muslims observe holy month with daily fasting from dawn to sunset. According to Islamic belief, the observance commemorates the first revelation of the Quran to Muhammad. The lunar month ends with the celebration of the Muslim holiday Eid al-Fitr in mid-July. Prime Minister Narendra Modi greeted and wished happiness in everyone's life on the occasion. This made Ramadan one of the top trending topics of the week. Country's best-known architect Charles Correa died last week. For more than half a century, Indian architect Charles Correa championed modern architecture, planning cities and designing nearly 100 projects. Some of the landmark buildings include Mahatma Gandhi's Memorial in Ahmedabad, beautiful multi-art centre Jawahar Kala Kendra in Jaipur, the British Council headquarters and National Crafts Museum in Delhi, Kala Academy in Goa, Permanent Mission of India at the UN, New York and many more. He breathed his last at Breach Candy Hospital in Mumbai on June 16th. He was 84. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also condoled the demise of Charles Correa in his tweets. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Narendra Modi mobile app this week. The application is a one-stop destination for knowing about all the latest day-to-day activities of the Prime Minister. The app brings all the latest information and updates about the Prime Minister. This app enables people exclusive opportunity to receive email and messages directly from the PM. It also gives people a chance to interact with the PM and share ideas and suggestions. Monsoon brought relief in many parts of the country, but it was not the same for business hub Mumbai. The city's municipal commissioner called the rainfall unprecedented, citing 283 mm recorded within 24 hours. Train services were halted, schools closed, and many offices were shut down due to heavy rain in the megacity. #Mumbai Rain trended top this week. High tide warnings were also issued before weekends, paralyzing normal life of Mumbaikars. 21st June was marked as the International Day of Yoga. Yoga, which is an ancient physical, mental and spiritual practice that originated in India, was practiced not only in India, but people across the world celebrated Yoga Day as well. UN Chief Ban Ki-moon joined Narendra Modi and people around the world in celebrating the first ever International Day of Yoga. Prime Minister Modi also inaugurated the 2-day International Yoga Conference in New Delhi. This made Yoga Day one of the top trending topics of the week.
BlackBerry is rumored to be using Android for an upcoming smartphone. The potential move is said to be part of a pivot to focus on software and device management rather than owning the operating system from top to bottom. Have a look in this report.
The pioneering smartphone maker BlackBerry is thinking about doing what was once considered unthinkable, putting rival Android software on its smartphone for the first time. Sources tell news agency Reuters that it will probably use Google's Android on an upcoming phone this fall that will combine a touchscreen with a physical keyboard. That would give its keyboard-loving fans access to much wider selection of apps that Android offers. Such a move would be an acknowledgement that its revamped line of phones hasn't gained mass appeal. The company had bet big on its BlackBerry 10 line. The problem, it lacks a big lineup of apps. The company that once ruled the smartphone world now has less than 1% share of the market. So many developers aren't designing apps for it. Another reason for BlackBerry to add Android. The company is touting its new mobile management device platform. That system allows institutional clients to manage and secure devices ranging from BlackBerries to those running on Apple's and Windows operating systems. With its own Android device, BlackBerry could show it is confident it can manage devices powered by rival operating systems.
Well, we are heading for a short commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Stay tuned and keep watching DD News.
डीडी न्यूज ने एक विशेष पहल की है। भारत की सबसे प्राचीन भाषा संस्कृत में एक समाचार बुलेटिन डीडी न्यूज दिखलाएगा। संस्कृत इस देश की सभ्यता का एक अटूट अंग है। संस्कृत के बहुत करोड़ों प्रेमी इस देश भर में हैं और इस प्रयोग करने के लिए मैं डीडी न्यूज और उसके तमाम अधिकारियों का अभिनंदन करता हूं।
संस्कृत में भारत की एकमात्र साप्ताहिक पत्रिका, जिसमें होंगे राष्ट्रीय अंतर्राष्ट्रीय समाचार और संस्कृत जगत की हलचल। आधे घंटे में सब कुछ सरल संस्कृत में। वार्तावली 28 जून से हर रविवार दोपहर 12 बजे सिर्फ डीडी न्यूज पर।
हर गांव पर नजर, हर तकनीक पर पकड़, खबर मौसम की हो या हो हाट बाजार, देखते रहिए किसान समाचार रोजाना शाम 7 बजे।
डीडी किसान, बदलते भारत की शान।
Now the national news channel of India, live on your mobile phone. Get the news on the go. Watch top videos, get the latest news and continuous news on your mobile phone. Download DD News app now. Visit the Android Play Store, search for DD News, download the app to your phone. Get the power of information at your fingertips. DD News. Only news, complete news.
Welcome back. Ecuador's 4-month-old electronic payment system is making inroads in the Andean nation, reaching out to people without access to traditional banking. The system, which entered into circulation with government support, allows Ecuadorians to make payments through mobile phones and does not require a bank account. Take a look.
Since Ecuador's electronic payment system entered into national circulation in February, official figures from May showed that approximately 24,000 accounts have been opened among a population of just over 16 million. The system, which entered into circulation with government support, allows Ecuadorians to make payments through mobile telephones and does not require a bank account. According to official data, the electronic payment system is generally used for small accounts, and so far just $24,000 have been transacted during the 4 months it has been available.
I avoid carrying coins. It is one direct payment which I can do in a pharmacy, in a taxi, even for payments under $1. It has been very useful for this.
Though its use has not been widespread, Branco Central Manager General Mateo Villalba explains that the system has helped those without bank accounts previously excluded from using financial institutions.
40% of the population which is economically active does not have a bank account. Now they will be able to use banks. They will no longer be excluded from banking services. They will be able to use banks to load money onto or download money from their mobile phones to convert it into cash. It is a method which will democratize access to financial systems for poor and excluded people, the 40% who do not have a bank account.
40% de la población que no tiene una cuenta bancaria.
According to official statistics, while just under half the population does not own a bank account, almost all Ecuadorians own a mobile phone. During the first 3 months of circulation, 70 bank institutions incorporated the electronic payment system into their services. The government encourages all institutions to adopt the system in order to widen access to it as a public service. Just as adopting the system is optional for institutions, Villalba stresses that citizens cannot be forced to use it.
Las entidades financieras deberán ofrecer.
The financial institutions should offer this service to all citizens that request it. However, the use of electronic money is completely optional and voluntary for all citizens. No bank or financial institution will be able to convert a citizen's bank balance or the cash brought into the bank into electronic money without being asked to do so by the owner of the said money, whether by transfer or in cash.
O dinero en efectivo que se entregue al banco.
For many Ecuadorians, such as supermarket worker Danny Okowa, the system has helped them go about their business.
It is another way of paying. It is very beneficial for us because it is another way to buy and earn money for our business.
Others remain concerned about the security of their money as developments in technology also led to developments in crime. The system uses the US dollar, which has been the circulating currency in Ecuador since 2000. Next up, it's time to see all the feedback that you sent in on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube.
Well, this is the end of our show. Continue sending in your feedback, comments as you have been on ddnews.com@gmail.com, on our Twitter handle ddnewslive, on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel.
Yes, that's right. But before we sign off, we leave you with an interesting video. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did in presenting it to you. Thank you and goodbye.